Do you look at your bank and go, honestly, I'd rather just make a new account than deal with this? Then this is the video for you. I cannot tell you how to organize your bank, but I can give you some methodologies and tips to organize your bank. Number 1, dump and sort from your View All Items tab. If you don't have the item already or don't have a placeholder, this is the place your items end up. That means when you run up to the bank all sweaty and just chuck everything in here by hitting deposit all items, deposit worn equipment, or use a deposit box, this is what happens. What I like to do is treat this place as an item sorting ground, meaning that the only thing that should be here is my cash stack. And monkey nuts, but we'll get to that in another video. So when I deposit all of my items and my worn equipment, if there's something here, I know that I either need to sort it, I need to sell it, I need to drop it, or do something else with it. Time for an example. I just got back from barbarian fishing. I run up to the bank and I just chuck everything in here. The feathers have an item placeholder already, so they just go into their spot. I prefer to keep all my fishing gear in my tackle box that I got from Temperas, so when I deposit it here and it shows up, I know that I didn't put it back in the right place. And all of this useless fish, I just drop on the floor. Boom, bank sorted. On to the next activity. Number 2, use bank tags from RuneLite. I'm sorry, mobile players, this one is not for you. Bank tags have increased my enjoyment of old school RuneScape so much. The tab system in RuneScape natively is very limited. Where do you put your chisel, for instance? Does that go with your hunting stuff for birdhouses? Does that go with your rune crafting stuff for Zaya or Guardians of the Rift? Does that go with your gem cutting stuff to train crafting? Who knows? I switch around activities constantly, so I do not want to have to think about this. Bank tags allow you to assign an item to multiple tags. I won't tell you how to sort your tabs up top. I have one for equipment, I have one for consumables, I have one for skilling, and even then those are kind of loose definitions. But if you look at my tags on the left, boom, there's the chisel for Guardians of the Rift. Boom, there's the chisel for birdhouses. You can make unlimited amounts of these tags. If you ever need your inventory managed for any reason, for any activity, and you want to switch fast, just make a tag for it. To create a new tag tab, hit this button up here. Give it a name. And now it's created. It's going to default to a spade icon. If you want to change the icon, hit change icon, and type the name of the item you want the icon for. In this case, I'm going to use the prayer potion. Now it'll always show up as a prayer potion. Then you can just drag items into it. So now if I drag all of my prayer potions, they'll all show up here, and they will still remain within this tab, number 3 up here, but they'll also be within this tag called prayer potions. If you want to delete it, just hit delete. And I can already hear you whining, no, Captain Walnut, I don't want to make a tag. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy boy. Well, guess what? If you go to the official RuneLite Discord, there's tags already made for you. There's a bunch of them. There's people making real neat stuff there. In the description, there will be a link to the official RuneLite website, and from there, you can click their Join Discord link. For instance, here's one for every item you can store in the costume room for your play-around house. I click the link, I copy it, and then I go into RuneLite and I hit import. Ta-da, there's all the stuff I could take out of my bank and go put in my play-around house. There's so much information to be gained from these tags and also from tags that people make. If you want to share tags you've made with your friends, you just right-click the tag you've made and hit Export Tag tab. And if you're someone that creates a lot of tags, I know some people make a tag for every single Slayer monster, then you can go to the top left corner and select View Tag Tabs. Now, all of your tags are on a grid, just like you're normally looking at a bank. Number 3, use the Wiki button. This button
slaps.
I know that there are others out there like me. You complete a quest, and then you have a bunch of garbage in your inventory and you don't know what to do with it. You're left with something like the Holy Table Napkin or Magic Gold Feather, and you want to know, is this going to be used in another quest? Is this going to be used in a diary? Is there some obscure door that can only be unlocked with this napkin? This button will solve your problem. Now, if you don't want to go out of the game client, sometimes when you click to destroy an item, it will give you the repercussions of destroying it and also tell you how you can obtain it back. But a lot of items just have drop as an option, and you have no idea what the hell's going to happen. If that's the case, Click the Wiki button right here under your minimap, and it'll light up. Now click the item that you want to know more about. This is going to pull up a new page in your default web browser. So for example, this magic gold feather, it says that it's not useful after this quest. Now I know I can just drop it and boom, it's out of my bank. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to be worried. I'm not keeping a bunch of garbage. Not only is this useful for stuff you want to get rid of, but also just knowing more about something. There are so many keys in this game just labeled key, and you have no idea what's going on with them. So for example, this key, this is used in Song of the Elves apparently, and it was from the Waterfall quest. I didn't know, so I'm gonna keep it, but I would have not known anything about it since it's just labeled key. Thank you for watching. Those are my 3 tips. If you liked the video or it was helpful, please hit the like button.